everyone, it's Kim Dao here. Welcome back to my gaming channel. So yeah, about a month ago I started making Animal Crossing videos on my gaming channel, mainly because I've been spending so much time on Animal Crossing. I thought, why not? Like, I might as well do something productive out of it. So yeah, I spent about 600 hours on my Animal Crossing island. It's a Harry Potter themed island. It's not complete yet, but I'm very proud of it. But for the past couple of weeks, I had this thought. I really wanted another island, but the problem is because I've spent so much time on my island. I love the way I decorated it. I love my villagers. I spent so much time fishing, catching bugs, getting all the art from Red, getting all the fossils. I just could not bring myself to reset my island. Now, there's a lot of problems with my island, and I'll get into that a bit later. But yeah, because I've had this thought for the past couple of weeks, a few days ago I was like, look, because we can only get one Animal Crossing island per Switch, the only way to get another island is to buy a new Switch. You can't make another account on the Switch, because if you do that, it just adds another house to the same island. Trust me, okay? I explored all the options. The only thing you can do is just buy a new Switch. So I have the first generation Switch when it first came out back in 2017. I bought it when I was in Japan, and yeah, like, you know, the battery life really sucks on that. It doesn't last very long at all. So yeah, I've been meaning to buy a new Switch for a while. I'm trying to justify myself, but yeah, this new Switch would give me better battery life, and yeah, I get another island for Animal Crossing. As we all know what's going on in the world right now, Nintendo Switches are really hard to come by. I know when isolation first started, it was almost impossible to get a Switch, to the point where like people were buying all the Switches and selling them for double the price. So at that time, I wasn't thinking about getting another Switch at all because I was so focused on my Harry Potter island. So I'm from Australia, and the past couple of weeks, it's been getting back to normal and Switches are getting restocked in a lot of stores. So I decided to go and get a new Switch yesterday because I actually want to trade items between my islands. I had to buy another game, and I'm one of those people that's a bit old-fashioned where I like the physical games. Hear me out. I know that it's very extra that I just spent over $500 just to get a new island, but you know what? My life is Animal Crossing now. I spent over 600 hours in 2 months playing this game, and yeah, I just love my island, but I would like another island where I can make a different theme and decorate it differently. So because I have a brand new Switch and a brand new game, I'm actually going to be filming myself playing this Animal Crossing game for you guys. But since I am making a new entire island, there are a lot of things that I would change on my new island because of what I know from my experiences of playing Animal Crossing. So I'm going to tell you guys what I wish I knew before I started my Animal Crossing island. The first thing I wish I knew: you cannot change where your residential services are, and you can't change where your river starts are. When I first started my Animal Crossing game, I didn't know anything. I just accepted whatever they gave me. I was like, look, yeah, I'm happy with any of these maps. I don't care. Because I thought you can move everything around. Fortunately, that's not the case. You can move around most of the stuff, but the things that you can't change are your residential services or the starts of your river. Now, on my current island, my residential services is literally like 5 steps away from the airport. I've seen so many people do awesome entrances. Mine is so lame because I don't have the space to do anything cool, and that always pissed me off. At the time, I really wanted to start my island all over again just because of that, but I already invested over 400 hours on my island. I had collected all the villages I wanted, and it was just not a process I wanted to go through again, so I just put up with it. So now, when I start my new island, I am going to make sure that the residential services is nicely lined up with my island, as well as my river starts, because on my current island, they both start at the bottom and I hate it. Number 2, I wish I knew the importance of the color of your airport. So once again, when I first started the game, I didn't know anything, and I feel like a lot of people don't know this, but the color of your airport determines what color items you can buy with your Nook Miles on the ATM. Take a look at this picture. This is credits to Praise Halo from Reddit. On my current island, I have a blue airport, which means that my lampposts are green color, which I hate. To be completely honest, I don't really care about any of the other colors. I just care about the lampposts because I use those so much. So what I did to get all my black lampposts was that I annoyed a lot of my friends to send them to me. But for now, with my new island, I want to get the white lampposts. The third thing I wish I knew, your starter villagers, their houses look like trash and they will stay that way. So if you've been playing the game, you would have already passed this, where Tom Nook has asked you to put down 3 plots of land and you had to craft indoor and outdoor furniture for that villager. During that time, I spent quite a lot of Nook Mile tickets to go to islands and villager hunt for a villager I liked. The problem is the houses are very basic and they will stay that way. They will not change throughout the game. But if you found a villager later on, they would have like a really nice furnished house. So I wish I knew this so I didn't have to waste so many Nook Mile tickets. Basically, after you get your first campsite villager, after that, your villagers' houses will be the normal houses, not the basic ones. So don't villager hunt until you get a campsite villager. The fourth thing I wish I knew is that you have to be best friends with different villagers with different personality types to get all of the reactions. I believe there are 44 reactions in New Horizons. I started off with Plucky and Louie, a sisterly and a jock villager. Now I hated them both. They were both so annoying. I wanted them out of my island ASAP. So I worked to get rid of them. So I got rid of them very quickly. Problem was, I got rid of them very quickly. I did not build up any friendships with them because I just hated them. Why would I waste my time talking to someone I don't like? So they left my island and then I replaced them with villagers I loved. Now I was so happy with all of my villagers, but I had 2 reactions missing. One for the jock villager and one for the sisterly. Now I did not want to go through the whole island hunting again because I spent like one whole week, entire week, I think I spent over 100 hours trying to hunt for my dreamies, and I was not ready to do that again. I spent real money and bought a bunch of amiibos. I bought one jock villager, I bought one sisterly villager, and then also I had to buy the villagers I was going to kick out for the time being just so I didn't have to hunt them again. So if only I knew at the very start, I would have built a friendship with my first 2 villagers, and then after that kicked them out once I got their best friend reaction, and then worked on getting my dreamies. Number 5. I wished that I played the stock market much earlier on. How I used to make money when I was playing the game, I was fishing for a lot of sharks, which took a bit of time. I also decided to plant a lot, and I mean a lot, of foreign fruit trees. I literally covered my whole island with trees, and I would shake the trees, collect the fruit, and sell them off to Nook's Cranny. And because I had so many trees, Isabel kept telling me there are too many trees, people were getting lost on the island, which meant that I had a very low star rating for a very long time. If only I knew I could have just bought a bunch of turnips, then gone to someone else's island and made bank, I wouldn't have covered my whole island with trees. Number 6, speaking of turnips, I wish I knew that you can just eat 10 turnips in one go rather than eating 10 pieces of fruit individually if you wanted to move lots of trees, and that takes a lot of time. And last one, number 7, I wish I knew earlier that there was a Nook shopping app. I had no idea that there was a Nook shopping app until my friend told me when I was like already, I don't know, 400, 500 hours into the game. I could have saved so much time. I don't know about you guys, for me, whenever I go off to do something, I always get distracted by something else, so I end up forgetting to buy that item. And then, you know, I'm doing something else, I go back and then I'm terraforming, decorating, then I'm like, oh yeah, I need to buy this thing. I go off and it repeats. It's a cycle. Honestly, it was a pain in the butt because if I was terraforming or decorating my top left of my island, I had to go all the way down to the front of my island just to buy something from my catalog. So I wish I knew earlier that, you know, if you buy a lot of stuff in your Nook's catalog, you will actually be given an app where you can buy stuff anywhere, anytime. That is the end of this video. Hopefully you guys learned something new about Animal Crossing. Maybe not. If you didn't, well, hopefully you enjoyed it anyway. I'm really hoping that you guys are going to look forward to me starting my new island on my new Switch. I'm probably going to start my island tomorrow, so I will film that. So yeah, thank you so much guys for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. Also, if you want me to tour your island if it's complete, please send me a message on Instagram at KimDaleBlog. Please also attach some photos of your island so I know what it looks like. Follow me on all my social media if you haven't done so yet, and also follow me on all my other YouTube channels, which I will link down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.